Hi food lovers, my name is Adrian and I love food. Thank you for joining me again. Today we're back on the Gold Coast where we are checking out the best German restaurant. According to TripAdvisor, there are 7 German restaurants on the Gold Coast, and at the very top of the list is Bavarian Beer Cafe, located right here in Broadbeach. Think of the Bavarian as your local, reliable, fun and comfortably familiar, with a family-friendly bar, plenty of buzz and a Bavarian twist in the form of imported German beers served in 1-liter steins and iconic dishes such as famous pork knuckle, crackling pork belly, golden crumb schnitzels and handcrafted sausages. They also feature Aussie pub attributes too, including local brews, bar seating, leafy beer gardens and value-packed beer-friendly food such as sticky pork ribs, burgers, buffalo wings and sensational salt and pepper squid. With 32 locations across Queensland, New South Wales, Victoria, ACT, South Australia and Auckland in New Zealand, the restaurant is the ideal destination for post-work drinks, corporate lunches, family outings and functions of all shapes and sizes. A perfect blend of local pub and Bavarian-inspired diner with an honest, easygoing, pop-in anytime vibe. Everything is served fast and fresh and is available for takeaway. And on that note, let's go order and see just how awesome the food actually is. Hey guys, I have to say that up to this point, my experience with this place is pretty disappointing. From the moment we arrived here, we were asked to sign in due to the COVID issue, which was fine, every place does that. Then we were shown to our table, which is fine. But from that moment on, there was no one to talk to about their menu. We didn't even receive a menu. There was no one that would take our order. What we were told is we have to use our phones to scan the QR code, and then we can use this to pay for it afterwards, and then the food will be brought to us. For any restaurant, especially one that's number one in its category, you would expect for someone to bring you your menu, someone to talk you through the different options, to be able to offer some advice, but none of that happened here, which, as I said, I found to be quite disappointing. Now, what I ordered today is their famous pork knuckle, and the only reason I know it's famous because that's what it's called on their online menu, the famous pork knuckle. Now, I've had pork knuckles many times over the years. I love pork knuckles. I've had some excellent pork knuckles over the years, and I've had some pretty average ones as well. I should mention that there was a choice, either a half knuckle or a full knuckle. The half knuckle was $29. So the half knuckle $29, the full knuckle was $36, which comes with mashed potatoes, sauerkraut, and I was tempted to get some chips just to be able to compare, but their server chips is $10, which I think is a little bit steep for just a plain serve of chips. Plus, this is a decent sized meal all by itself. So, on that note, let's get stuck into it. I'm expecting this to be very crunchy. Ooh. Ooh, that is crunchy. That is very good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Very crunchy, full of flavor. Absolutely. Now, let's try the meat. Oh, this is good. This is very good. Mashed potato. A little bit dry for my liking, and could certainly do with that extra pinch of flavor, but it is very good. Now, the sauerkraut. Very good. Let's dig more into this knuckle though. Wow. Huge amount of flavor. I mean, and that crackling is just unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. The meat though, closer to the bone, I'm finding it probably a little bit tougher than what it should be. Well, I'll finish eating the rest of this, and I'll come back with the verdict. See you guys in a bit. Hey guys, just finished eating. So firstly, the customer service doesn't exist. It doesn't exist here. When you compare it to the likes of Alfresco's or Le Cafe Gourmand or Betty's Burgers, those guys have 10 out of 10 customer service, 11 out of 10. It's brilliant. Here, it just doesn't exist. No one, from the moment the food was brought out to us, no one's come to check how we're finding the food, if we need anything else, if they can grab us, drinks or whatever. I said, we came here, we were shown to our table, we were told how to order the food, we ordered the food, it was brought out to us, and that's it. So, very disappointing that the #1 German restaurant on the Gold Coast, according to TripAdvisor, doesn't have customer service. Very disappointing. Secondly, in regards to the pork knuckle, the flavor of the knuckle itself easily a 10 out of 10. The sauerkraut, probably about a 7 or 8 out of 10. The mashed potato, probably somewhere around the 9 out of 10. Overall the dish was probably about flavor-wise was about a 9 out of 10. The pork knuckle though, the crackling was brilliant. The meat on the outside of the pork knuckle was cooked very well. It was very soft, but closer to the bone, it was very tough. Yeah, look, I can see why they brought, the steak knife. The one pork knuckle dish that comes to mind now is Costco. Now, Costco sell, where you buy the roast chickens, you also buy 2 pork knuckles. They sell it in a bag for $30 odd. Now, flavor-wise, it's the same, the Costco same as this, but Costco were able to make the meat much softer, very soft, all the way to the bone, very soft. And that for me, is a 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10 pork knuckle. This one, yeah, as I said, it's very, very tough, the meat, as you get closer to the bone. So, to be honest, I'm feeling a little bit disappointed. When something is at the very top, when it's on the #1 position, you expect everything to be top notch. You expect everything to be damn near perfect. And unfortunately, a lot of things here fell quite a bit short of that. Do I recommend this place? No. Based on the lack of customer service, just non-existent, I'm sure that anybody that goes to a restaurant where you sit down and order a meal, you want to have a chat to the waiter or the waitress. You want to have a chat with them about what's the menu of the day, of the week, what specials do they have, what they recommend as far as alcoholic drinks with your meal and things like that. That just doesn't exist here. So it's hard to recommend a place where you're just not getting any customer service at all. That's it for today, guys. Thank you very much for joining me again. See you guys next time, and remember, never trust the skinny food critic. Did that sum it up nicely?
Yeah.
Is there anything else that I forgot?
I mean, like, quite possibly they're living as an like filming, but it is.
Doesn't matter. We filmed in every single place we went to, and they still approached us.
Yeah, they were
To ask
like,
us.
They weren't like the traffic woman. She came like twice when you were talking.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Is everything okay?
That's right.
And I was like, yeah, everything's fine, thank you.
That's right. They came at least once or twice while we were eating to check if everything's all right, if they can get us anything else, if they can help us with anything else.
Oh, good.
I don't know. We finished eating, but no one's approached us. But more than weird, it's disappointing. Hey guys, one final thing. Before my wife and I were about to head off, I thought I would go in the restaurant to the kitchen to ask them for a piece of aluminium foil so I could put the bones and what was left over so I can take it home to my dog. So near the kitchen was the waitress there that brought our food. So I asked her for the aluminium foil. She brought it out. A second later, everything was fine. However, even when I approached her, she still didn't ask us how our meal was, if she could get us anything. Absolutely not a word about how, you know, our experience was. Asked us nothing, mentioned nothing. Simply gave me the aluminium foil like I asked, and that's it. So I guess I'm even more disappointed now than what I was before, especially since I went over there to approach her. I made her life easier. She didn't have to come to me. I went to her. She could have just very easily have asked, how's your meal? Did you enjoy it? Was it good? Nothing. So yeah, I'm a lot more disappointed now than what I was before. And to be honest, I won't be coming back here again. That's it, guys.